I had some sort of technical difficulties. It's like I couldn't remember how to get on here. And then I had to do this and then do that. And it's like, here I am. Where are you? Are you there? Are you going to behave? I'll wait. In case you can't see, I dressed up for you. Not really. So I'm just going to spend some time and wait to see when we get some persons before I go into this stuff, because that's how it goes. How has this day been for you? If, as I just said that, you popped on, I don't see anyone, let me know in the chat or something like that. For those of you that don't know, Michael Jackson's birthday is on Tuesday. And so I'm going to sing one of the first songs that I remember, let alone the first Michael Jackson song I remember hearing in a little bit. And also, shockingly or not, I'm now on TikTok. Last night, I uploaded my first TikTok video, and I'm thinking, like, maybe I'll have, first time shock and get some really good views from my first upload. And I actually kind of did. It's got over 800. So, for quite a while, I've focused on doing shorts because that's what's actually gotten me views and over time gained subs, not the longer stuff. And so, TikTok, that's what TikTok does. I had to get over the biases of this or that about TikTok and kind of just get on there and, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to sing this song. I see one person there. You stay there. You behave. I'm going to do this. And hopefully people show up as I do this. Girl, close your eyes, let the rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it, there ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind, lay back and groove with mine. You gotta feel that heat, and we could ride the boogie, share that beat of love. I wanna rock with you all night, dance you in the day. I wanna rock with you. I'm gonna rock the night away. Out on the floor, there ain't nobody there but I'm messing up the lyrics. Girl, when you dance, there's a magic, there must be love. Just take it slow, 'cause we got so far to go. When you feel that beat, and we can ride the boogie. Share the beat of love. I wanna rock with you all night. Dance you in today. I wanna rock with you all night. I'm gonna rock the night away. And when the groove is dead and gone, yeah, you know that love survives, so we can ride forever. Rock, girl, rock with you all night. Gonna dance the night away. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, gonna rock the night away. Rock with you today. Rock with you. Dance the night away. I messed up a bit there. What are you gonna do? You get the idea. Hopefully you got something from it. I got a buzz. And so we go. Where are you people? I see one. I see one. Anyone got a question? Anyone gonna pop in? I'm gonna keep talking a little bit. Or not. Do you like my hat? I kind of like it. It gets linty and fuzzy, but it's reasonable right now. Hello, Alessandro Staffolani. Did I say your name correct? Did I say your name correct? So, we've got the one person there, and one person put something in the chat. Oh, okay. There you go. You got me. All right. I'm gonna do a song of mine, and hopefully, as I do it, people will pop in, and I'll be done, and they'll be like, "Oh, people, a question or two or three," and we keep moving along. So I'm gonna do a song of mine that's on my channel, but I'm gonna do it slower to make it easier on myself. My energy hasn't been that great. I was supposed to work out today, but I decided not to because of stuff that happened yesterday and different types of stress and blah, 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 blah. So I've conserved my energy so I can be reasonably decent, but not perfect. Because what's perfect? Doing this. So let's see how this goes. Wash away the pain. I can't take any more today. I'm in the need for something sweet that wanna rot my teeth. I find ways to make it through some moments of new. It's a day-to-day situation that affects more than my personal nation. Give me some inebriation of the amorous kind, provide me with a buzz that won't wreck my life. We think, we feel, we drink. It's all in the kitchen sink. But what do we really need? Think about it now, back to me. Give me some inebriation of the amorous kind. Provide me with a buzz that won't wreck my life. I didn't want to do the whole song. I just gave you as much as I felt like, and that's what that was. So I'm gonna put this back. You got the idea of it. If anyone pops in or they're hiding or something or whatever it is, and they or in the replay, if they hear that, they're like, oh, what was that song? What song was that? It's like I want to hear the whole thing and a little faster. I'll put the link in, and then they can find out what that song is. I did it years ago. Um, just so you guys know, um, in the chat or whatever, maybe you already saw it or you're gonna see it. You know, help this thing out. If you like this, thumb up, donate. If you're seeing this and you're not subscribed, subscribe. Um, I don't know how good of a time this is for you people because it's like when I did this the last time, it was a little weird, but there was some things eventually that worked their way out, and so. But you know what? You show up and you just do what you got to do. Be aware, be present, represent yourself the best that you can, and that's what it is. So let's see now. I did a full version of MJ's Rock With You. I did a partial version of one of my songs because that's just what I felt like doing. Now I'm going to sing another song. I got like a list here. I'm gonna try this song by the it's an old song. It's a true oldie because it's like I'm at the age where stuff from like back when I was a kid is now an oldie, but this was an oldie back when I was a kid, so it's a true oldie. And it's by the Rascals. Talk amongst yourselves if you must, or something like that. Let's see how this goes. I should take a sip of water before I do this. You see, I live near the trees and the woods and stuff. And even though I don't open the windows and this or that, just because you're sealed in doesn't mean you're totally sealed in. The pollen and whatnot, and this, that, the other thing gets in, and there's also dust because it's like I'm semi-disabled and I can't afford to pay for anyone to clean. And at times it can, and it affects this. So that's just how that goes. But la 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 la. Oh.
The internet is a bunch of bullshitters and liars.
All right, let's see how this goes. How can I be sure in a world that's constantly changing? How can I be sure where I stand with you? Whenever I am away from you, I wanna die, 'cause I know I wanna stay with you. How do I know? Maybe you're trying to use me. Flying too high can confuse me. Touch me, but don't let me down. Whenever I am away from you, my alibi is telling people I don't care for you. Maybe I'm just hanging around with my head up, upside down. It's a pity I can't seem to find someone who's as pretty and lovely as you. How can I be sure? I really wanna know. I really wanna know. Oh, 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 oh. How's the weather? Whether or not we're together, we'll see it much better. I love you forever. You know where I can be found. How can I be sure in a world that's constantly changing? How can I be sure? I'll be sure with you. I didn't really practice that. I was just like, what songs do I like? Could I do? There's some that I kind of messed with as a little semi-practice. And that one, I just kind of sort of winged it. So it was like kind of okay, but kind of not. But hey, it's free unless you want to part with some dough and show some appreciation. It's appreciated. Thumb this up too. So we had the one person for a little while I could see. I have the 2 comments from one person. Where are you people? I guess this time isn't good for you, or at least this day and time, this time, maybe some other time, maybe months from now, this is better for you. I don't know. You just sometimes just scratch your ass about things, people, stuff. It's like, WTF. So, there was this elderly man that was in bed. His wife was in the bathroom. He was waiting for her to emerge. Everything was dimly lit. Out in the distance, he sees his wife and he squints and he says, what are you wearing? And she replies, my birthday suit. To which he replies, well, it looks like your suit needs some ironing. I've got more jokes, but that's the one I'm reasonably comfortable with telling. If you want to see more funny stuff, check it out. There's a whole bunch of it. of it, and the songs and all that stuff because there's a whole bunch of stuff going on this channel. I'm going to keep hanging out a little bit. And, if you're watching this on the replay, you'll just enjoy my attempts at sort of like just bantering about, waiting for a person or two or three to show up. It's interestingly, I will say that um, this street, and I see a person popping up, and I think I just saw lightning or something. But this isn't as insane as the last stream with all the stuff that popped up. And you know what? Initially, it was like, in here, but I couldn't show it. It was like, okay, this is a stress test. Let's do what we're doing and deal with this and kind of ignore it. And then it kind of worked itself out. And that's good to put yourself reasonably in situations that make you uncomfortable. And sometimes stuff that's unpredicted comes your way. And by putting yourself in reasonable, purposeful, uncomfortable stuff, it can make the surprise, uncomfortable stuff that much more comfortable. Does this make sense? You know, I get stuff out so I can take out the garbage that's in here. So hopefully, when I communicate with people, I make sense because one must be aware of what's in here and letting stuff out so they can be as coherent as possible. I'm going to take a sip of water and we'll see how much longer this is going to go because it's like, hey, you can't say I didn't show up. I give myself an A for attending. I don't know about effort, but I feel like singing this song, and I'm going to do a karaoke because it's like I see one person again, and if the one person's there that opposes me singing a song, ask me a question that'll engage me, and I'll answer a question or two or whatever you got. Otherwise, I'm going to sing this song to the best that I can because I can sing this song pretty good, but there are no guarantees because of this stuff and whatnot. I'm not a machine, but I am a machine. And so are you. Human. But let's find it here. Oh, I see a thumbs up. I like that. Oh, thank you. See, it's the simple things. It's like it's the little things that contribute to betterness because as you may or may not know, betterness is vastly underrated. Okay, so we got to clear this out here. Do 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 do. Jeepers. So I like songs that I can really sing, songs that are melodic, because I've been given the ability to sing. And near and dear to my heart are 80s songs because there's a certain kind of quality to them. Music from like, uh, especially the mid 60s to, we'll go with the mid late 80s is quite special because, you know, you have the novelty of the audience of people that are there to want to listen to music, the hunger for it, people actually putting the time into the craft. And then over time, you have the technology that comes along. So you take the inspiration from the stuff in the 60s into the 70s and 80s, and people being inspired by that and being innovative with the technology. And I'm rambling, but So here's, but that's okay. Oh shoot, it was just there. Doggone it. All right. I'm going with this version because I see it's red here because I already clicked on it. So I think and I think I liked it. That Rock With You Michael Jackson version, that was the first one, and I didn't actually like that one too much. But I did it anyway. I can't take it back. No refund. Go now, don't look back. We've drawn the line. Move on. It's no good to go back in time. I'll never find another girl like you. For happy endings it takes two. With fire and ice, a dream won't come true. Sarah, Sarah, storms are brewing in your eyes. Sarah, Sarah, no time is a good time for goodbyes. Danger in the game when the stakes are high. Branded, my heart was branded while my senses stood by. I'll never find another girl like you. The happy endings it takes two. With fire and ice, a dream won't come true. Sarah, Sarah, storms are brewing in your eyes. Sarah, Sarah, no time is a good time for goodbyes. Love me like no one has ever loved me before. Hurt me, no one could ever hurt me more. Sarah, nobody love me anymore. Ooh, ooh. I'll play that, Craig. Short and sweet. I'll never find another girl like you. With fire and ice, a dream will come true. Sarah, Sarah, storms are brewing. Sarah, Sarah, no time is a good time for Sarah, Sarah. Storms are brewing in your eyes. Sarah, Sarah, no time is a good time for goodbyes. Sarah, Sarah, storms are brewing in your eyes. Sarah, Sarah, no time like the first time. Oh, 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 oh. Why did it have to go away? Oh, geez, I'm dizzy. Oh, oh. The great Mickey Thomas, who sang the lead vocals on the original version, and I tried to do it justice. I tried to do it justice. I tried to do it justice, but you knew what I meant. But now you know even clearer. Hello, Scorpiocracy. Makes me want to go karaoke. I'm here to inspire. Hopefully in the not too distant future, you can go to karaoke. Hopefully what I do inspires you to work out, sing, even if you can't sing. You know, do various creative things. Anyone have a question? Questions, plural? Think about it. And I'm going to sip some, not vodka, it's water. And you might be thinking, like, what the heck kind of jar is this? This was wheat germ. Yeah. Why not actually have a glass of water, although I'm not going to drink the whole thing, out of actual glass? Plastic's not so great. It's not the worst thing in the world, but the more you can have, the better. Because better is, say it to yourself, or just search or ask if you don't know the rest. What the heck? I need to get back into working out. Jealous of your pecs and arms. You're built. Yeah. I was saying earlier, because you're late, that I didn't work out today. This stuff that happened yesterday that stressed me out, and also like the pollen ragweed that seeps in. It's just like, so it's like, you know what? I've earned to be able to take an extra day off here and there, because my extra days, unlike some of you people, I'm just saying, not to shame, but I am. My extra day is an extra day. If everything's okay, it doesn't turn into extra days or week or months or year, and you get the idea. You gotta earn an extra day, and I've been doing this. I don't need to put the strap on. Who cares about the strap? Holiday, celebrate. Holiday. If we took a holiday, just some time to celebrate, just one day out of life, it would be so nice. Just a little bit of that. It's just not. It's not as in tune as it should be, but that adds to the charm. Oh, geez. And in case you're wondering, isn't that an electric guitar? Why don't you plug it in? Well, I don't have an amp and I can't afford to get an amp. And you can pick it up well enough because even if I had a acoustic, it might be too overpowering, but probably not. A smaller one, whatever. But I think, oh God, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if I said it. I was thinking of saying, because sometimes you think of saying something, it's in here, it doesn't actually come out your mouth. But like a few seconds ago, my left foot fell asleep, and it's better now. Thanks for asking. So, Scorpiocracy, if you're still there, when was the last time you worked out? It's on you. Are you still here? You might be because I see two. Tell me in the chat, when was the last time you worked out? Oh God. Oh, needles and pins in the foot now. Oh God, it got even kind of worse. Maybe a month ago. I don't want to pry. I don't want to upset you because that's not what I'm here to do. But sometimes you have to make people uncomfortable because that's how life is. Okay, I'm going to go there. Is it just laziness or some craziness has been going on? You're not required to answer, but hey, what the heck? You're here. You got me live. Take advantage of it. Kind of. I'll wait. Laziness and craziness. Work exhausts me this past month. Well, here's what you need. No pressure. Maybe, possibly, you need to hire me or someone else, but, especially me, because, you know, I get it done. Because it's like, people need structure and accountability. I've been doing these Smart Connect kind of things with this thing called Alignable. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Various small business, medium, and whatnot owners can get together and they have be Smart Connects. Basically, it's like speed dating. You're on camera for like 7 minutes with over the course of an hour with like 7 or 8 people. And so I've been using that to mostly promote myself as a fitness coach. And my thing, and they're like, oh, what's better living coaching? It's like, well, I provide structure and accountability for people because time is finite. You want to make the most out of your time and you don't want to waste it. So you want to have someone, if you can afford it, to help push you and keep you accountable in many ways, even more so, just knowing that somebody is there to make sure you do it. I mean, it's ultimately up to you, but it's like, okay, you're doing this workout because it's virtual primarily, because we have this technology. Text me either right before you're heading to do the workout or right before you do it, and you got to text me after you're done. And hopefully they're not BSing me. Someone asked me, what's my ideal client? And my response was real quick, because I can do that sometimes. Someone who obeys and pays. That rhymes and it's true. Because if someone doesn't obey, oh well. I mean, they can't, but they might complain about their results, but it's really on them because I can sort of make them, but kind of not really. But if they don't want to follow what I am presenting them to that they paid for, at least I've been compensated. That's the bottom line, right? It's easier to deal with various types of doo doo if you are being paid. Everyone needs to get paid, whether it's through kindness or currency. Some people, it's sometimes some more than the other. Remember this. This is true. And we're at the 40-minute mark. Two people still hanging in there. Nice. Any questions? Would you like to hear another song? I'm here for Mew, a portmanteau of me and you. Mew. I'm, I'm cracking myself up. See, yeah, it's Mew because it's like if I'm cracking up, I crack myself up, and hopefully, you're laughing too. There you go. It's like as I drink some more agua. So, questions or another song? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, okay. There's a question. What are your plans for the rest of the night? Well, let me stroke my chin fur and think. Well, I'm going to turn music up after this because usually I'm always listening to music unless I'm consuming something that requires I concentrate on, or I'm creating something that I need to concentrate on. I'm going to peruse YouTube and check out the TikTok and whatnot because once again, shockingly or not, I'm on TikTok now. It's BK77 Life, something like that. I mean, I'll link it or whatever if you give a doggone. And yeah, it's like blah blah blah, and I gotta eat. And in case you want to further know, I'm handsome. I am. Oh, jeepers! Thank you. This is kind of dark, but no, actually, I won't share this. I just censored myself. I was just going to share like a painful anecdote related to a former girlfriend. Uh, okay, I'll say it. I won't say what exactly she said, but this is a long time ago because I'm youthful. I'm youthfully mature. I've been around a little while. I suffered and earned these gray hairs. But I had an ex girlfriend who showed up at my job, which was doing security in a supermarket. Hey, people need to make money. I was like, 19, 20. And this was shortly after we broke up. And she showed up there and she badmouthed me and said something to the effect of, like, you know, okay, I'm saying it now. Whoops, she pulled it out of me. Ouch. Okay. She's like, "Well, Sam's a good-looking guy, but he doesn't have really much going for him." Oh, and you know what? Years later, she reached out to me. She wanted to be friends and all that kind of stuff. And, patterns of things like that have happened. Yeah. But anyhow, but once again, Coven Boy, thank you. And I can hear the rain. Ah, the rain falling. So Scorpiocracy, if you're still there, because I only see one person. Maybe that's you. I don't know. What are you doing for the rest of the evening? Because I said what I said, mostly of what I'm going to do. You don't need to know the whole damn thing. And then I got distracted by somebody complimenting me on my. What are you doing the rest of the evening? I'll wait. Can you hear the rain? Ah, yes. Trickle, trickle. I'll give it another minute or so. I don't know if maybe you're away your if maybe your mobile device fell in the toilet and it's malfunctioning, or you're in the other room because or you're doing something else and you don't hear me, or I don't know. But I'll say it again in case you didn't hear me. Well, I won't say it again. I'm throwing back at you, Scorpiocracy, what you asked me. If you're still there. Oh, okay. You agree with the other person. Unless you know what? Unless you are the same person, like you have, because some people have multiple identities, you know, and the blah, blah, but the rest of the night I'm going to prep for tomorrow's work and then a cold shower and lie in bed. That sounds recuperative. Yes. You know, I've done at times like the cold shower stuff because it's like, a good thing. It's a challenge. It's like, has stimulating like effects. Okay. So it's, it's weird because it's like this one person, but I saw another person. I guess they were fleeting, and who knows? I don't know. It's like, for all I know, there could be like five people, but it just says one because you can sum up so much in life in one word. You never know. And you might say, that's not one word, but it can be. Because I'm from New York, and have you ever heard of like forget about it? Forget about it. It's one word. But I was going to say about the cold showers. It's like if you don't feel like being completely immersed in the coldness of the shower, a little change up, you can just stick your head in a sink full of ice cold water. Maybe I'll do that tonight. You love cold showers? Cool. Cool. All right. So, unless any second now, there's a request that I may or may not fulfill. That's reasonable. Question or whatever it is. You know what? I'm going to arbitrarily go to 50 minutes. I mean, 48:12. So it's coming down a little harder. Can you hear that? LOL, I see what you did there. Cool. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'm clever. Sometimes talking words is hard. But as the time dwindles, so you have your chance to ask, post, because the posting, it helps this kind of promote and grow or whatever it is, so people can, hear my moments of brilliance, incompetence, the gamut of what I offer. I'm gonna take the sip. It's going. It's going. Come on. No pressure. Mm. Oh, and by the way, so not that you wanted to know, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, because I've just started it. For dinner, I'm gonna have breakfast. Yeah. I'm gonna have eggs with some veggies in there and toast. And by the way, I don't know if you know this, but putting your bread in the freezer, really sweet for the insulin. Oh, Sailing by Christopher Cross? Uh-oh. You know what? I'm Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna give that a whirl. I'm gonna give that a whirl. We'll see. We'll see how it. I'm gonna do that karaoke because there's some songs that I can sing. If I'm comfortable enough in the right mood or this, that, the other thing, like a cappella, like straight up, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna, I'm gonna do this karaoke, and like you'll possibly hear just a little bit of it, but it's mostly about the guide for me, so I can sing the doggone thing. Um, and I have like a list of songs. Is like I put one song of mine, is like a possibility, and I kind of did part of that, and then I have like it's less pressure, and like it's fun singing other people's like songs, even though I like my songs. A '90s kid, you're a '90s kid. Well, that song's nostalgic to me. Yeah, and you know what? Oh gosh, I can see myself that I'm alive here. Well, that's weird. On my other device, jeez, that me, I see me. So it's a reminder I'm here. It's music makes me emotional, and there's actually a song that in a future live stream, and actually, as a side note, I weeks ago I joined a meetup group. I should have done it a while ago. And it's a musical meetup group. It's musical junkies. And it's like a bunch of people getting together. And depending on the time we have, it's like 2 or 3 rounds of songs that we've loved forever, or that a new song we found that we want to share. And, um, but I was trying it out karaoke, this song by Joe Jackson before, because I was like, maybe I'll sing it. It's like because I can sing this song well. It's a challenge, but I like the song. I start singing. I was like, whoa! I got very nostalgic, and like I was like, oh, I need a break. Whoa! So let me just, as I'm semi stalling, and let's see if maybe like I do this and I get like sort of choked up. But then again, I don't know. You never know. You don't mind if I get like emotional because it's like it's what it's about. Music is magical. It really is. I mean, other than food, what's more magical than music and humor? I mean, sex is like, you know, that's tricky stuff. Christopher, oh gosh, you can barely see because it's like cross. And by the way, I don't know if you know this, but Christopher Cross, the Cross is is not his real last name. I believe it's Geppert, something like that. I'm not going to look it up, but it's close enough. You can check it out if you remember. If you Google it or something, or I'll Google it later. But whatever. But yeah, it's like it's a stage name, for whatever reason. Um, so you're sailing for you. Yeah. See, that's why I'm body knowledge. I know all the useful and useless trivia. Okay, check that. I'm sorry, not all. I'm still learning. I know a lot. All right. So karaoke, because we don't want the yes, karaoke, please. Thank you. Got to make that distinction. Dar, 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 dar. So I'll go with this one because it's at the top. It may not be the best one, but it gets the job done or whatever. Wow, we're rolling along. 54 minutes, not seconds. When I watched the playback on the last one, I said seconds when I meant minutes, and this. Okay, come on. I need to sing this for Scorpiocracy, if I'm saying that correct, so you can move along with your evening and go to sleep and all this kind of stuff and whatnot. Uh oh, I pressed the wrong button. Just bear with me. I've been drinking, but it's been water. Well, it's not that far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if when it's right, you can sail away, find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can't do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me, it's not far to Never Neverland. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can't do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream in the wind to carry me. And soon I will be free. And to see it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe in me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream and wind to carry me. And soon I will be free. That's not sailing weather outside right now. Out on the yacht, not a good idea. Well, it's not that far back to sanity. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Did it for me, Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream in the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Oh, so lovely. I hope you enjoyed that. Um, the thing is, it's like sometimes when you really think you know a song and you really pretty much do, but then you get into it and then the lyrics are there, it's like, and you're in it, you're like, oh crap, I'm about to miss a spot, and like, oh, that's what it is. But that's the excitement of the situation. and I'm at the hour mark. That's like record breaking. Um, I'm putting a cap on it. I'm done. Like it's like probably shouldn't be near the window with it all storming like that, and you know, charge this thing up and all that kind of stuff. And you guys, the two of you, and the third one that was before, whoever, what configuration. Thanks for showing up and hanging out. Um, Please thumb this up. Consider signing up for my Patreon if you're watching this after. If you're not, subscribe, donate because I'm running low on dough and all that kind of stuff that maybe you've read or not, or this or that, but we're not going to go into that. And till next time, pieces of peace.